Introducing your referee, Mr. Paitun Gopgalang. And now, introducing first, fighting on the red corner, 28 years of age. She stands 166 centimeters tall and weighed in 118 pounds. She holds a record of 45 wins, 6 losses and 1 draw. She is a BBC Muay Thai world champion representing Brazil. Let's hear it for Barbara the Anaconda Aguiar. And opponent fighting on the blue corner, 30 years of age. Just on 165 centimeters tall and weighed in 118 pounds. She will record of 63 wins, 24 losses and 2 draws. She is Patong Fight Night champion representing Chayapum Province, Thailand. Let's hear it for Kwanjai, the teacher. Kwanjai Muay Thai.
2022 at 112 pounds, Somratsumi was the champion. Last year, he moved up in weight to 118 pounds. Somratsumi once again claimed the throne. This year, we will have a new champion.
Let's see, is it the clinch versus the kicks on the outside?
Right kick to the body there from Kwanjai. Barbara edging closer and using those kicks to get into the clinch, you would think.
Barbara looks very strong, absolutely ripped.
Playing it very carefully here in the opening seconds of the first round for Barbara.
Of course, only 2 minutes for the females.
Just edging away to wrap Kwanjai up. Nice kick upstairs, but blocked there by Kwanjai.
Yeah,
doing a good job of keeping her on the outside with that teep.
At the moment, yeah. Oh, and again.
Yeah, so it usually takes a little time for Barbara to get started. She usually does this, waits on the outside until suddenly she turns the switch on and she just goes in there and wraps her opponent like an anaconda.
You can see Kwanjai being very careful there and utilizing good hand control. As soon as Barbara comes in trying to wrap on, she just pushes the forearms away.
Good left kick to the body. Good combination there from Barbara, going to the body and then to the head.
Kwanjai's last loss to Barbara, she said that she felt like she won in every department, but the only department where she may have lost to Barbara was in strength. So she made sure that this time she took time off work to prepare her strength and her technique. And if she does lose this time, there'll be no excuses.
Yeah, they've actually met twice before in the past. One, of course, on RWS a few months back.
They have indeed.
Also on another show, Barbara is 2-0 against Kwanjai. Should be noted, but this is the first time that they competed over 5 rounds.
Barbara staying very cool and collected. That is the end of round number 1.
Yeah, it was a round where basically it pretty much played out how we thought it would. Kwanjai on the back foot, looking to try and frustrate Barbara. Barbara did connect on a couple of occasions, but very close round. Could have gone either way. Hey, let's have a look at the highlights. See Kwanjai moving in with the left and right kicks, moving away. And the Anaconda pushing in, looking for midsection punches. She finds that right hand there. Good jab from Kwanjai. Of course, still a lot of action still to come, still 4 more rounds. But enough to win the round.
I mean, that's the thing, 3 million baht on the line. You've got to play it very careful.
A lot of these finals can be like this, where fighters are scared to almost make mistakes. And that can make them a little bit more nervous. And they always say, don't they, in life, you always perform better whatever you're doing when you are relaxed. All right, let's see what happens here in round number 2. But Kwanjai, 1 up. 4 rounds still remain.
Let's have a look if Barbara turns on the switch and goes into clinching mode, as she's a stronger fighter and a superior clincher.
You could just see Kwanjai trying to disrupt the forward movement with in and out rhythm.
Yeah, she's going to have to need great footwork now for the next 4 rounds to continue to do this. And trying to evade that clinch of Barbara. And if Barbara, you know, Barbara...
All right, she's in the clinch now. She's got that tie.
Locked on like a boa constrictor, just strangling
like
the
an anaconda, bro. Like
she's
an anaconda.
the female 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒.
I was about to say, if it isn't working for Barbara, if she's struggling, she might have to find something different, but evidence from what we've just seen that it might not be an issue. Good right hand there from Kwanjai.
Good leg kick from Barbara.
Oh, and
a
a good right
hand.
Indeed. Whoa, Kwanjai fires one back, and again.
Nice disruptive punches there for Kwanjai. Again, just trying to break the rhythm, but oh, this is the compromising lock that Barbara puts on everyone. Just trying to strangle the air out of her victims. As Aaron pointed out, like an anaconda. Reptilian-like, nonetheless.
Back to the center of the ring. This is really where Barbara would like to get her hands around Kwanjai. She's got to give her more time to work. When it's against the ropes, the referee tends to break it up a little bit faster.
Barbara going in, but the teep from Kwanjai is actually destroying the rhythm of Barbara to get into the clinch. But here she is in the clinch, throwing those knees and scoring.
Yeah, as soon as she breaks through the guard, the wall of Kwanjai, she grabs on and locks on with that vice grip, digs the head under the chin and just strangles the life out of her. That is the end of round number 2.
Yeah, Barbara there, hands raised. Something that she didn't do in round number 1. But after round number 2, she thinks she's taking it. Difficult to disagree after that beautiful clinch display on about 3 or 4 occasions we saw there from the Anaconda. Let's have a look at the highlights from that round. Kwanjai starting well, good footwork in and out, like you said, Joe. Connecting with some good left and right punches, but then when we got into the clinch, the knees that will be being delivered, and of course the positioning of the arms, continue to just do exactly what we saw in round number 2, because you saw that Barbara found the openings, found the gaps, found the space to apply that clinch. What they were really asking for is a lot of kicks to the body. Now you can see 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 giving some advice there to Kwanjai, of course, their trainer at Muay. In the corner there for Barbara, Julio Lobo. Good fighter in his own right. And Albert Campos, her partner, also. All right, let's see what happens here in round 3. Oh, attempted left hook there, blocked. Or to the glove. Nice jab. Kwanjai pushing forward.
Yeah, that's right. Kwanjai trying to push forward, but Barbara, all she needs to do is grab Kwanjai into the clinch, and that's it. Score, win the exchange, win the round, and win the fight. Then win the tournament and win 3 million baht.
That's all it takes, Barbara. And then potentially fight Som Ratsumi for the stadium title. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. It's only round 2. Kwanjai looking for that left jab.
Nice stiff teeps to try and set up the clinch there from Barbara.
Oh, good right hand.
The disruptive punches again from Kwanjai.
Kicks to the body from Kwanjai. Good activity here.
Good reply with that knee, but...
Oh, big old man right there from Kwanjai. But look at that. Barbara, she doesn't mind taking one as long as she can do this.
Typical Muay Thai style.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Clinching.
Takes a few to give a few.
There's no other female on the planet that does that, what Barbara does in terms of clinch.
You haven't met my wife.
It's I don't think I want to now. Break right hand there from Kwanjai.
She's the female 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 of RWS.
Locking on, digging the head under. And you can see Kwanjai struggling to put the palm over.
Wow.
Just trying a knee back, but not having much success.
Oh.
Dipping the hips down to enter the space, and Bring those knees up.
It's not just the knees that Barbara is throwing, it's the positioning she has from the arm fighting that's setting her apart in the clinch.
Indeed it is. Of course, tiring in itself. There was a right elbow there from Barbara.
Nice slap down to set up the right hand to the body.
Kwanjai not looking as defensive as she was in rounds 1 and 2 right now.
All those punches landing for Barbara. She must be under tremendous pressure, Kwanjai, losing twice. She doesn't want to lose now, especially the $3 million on the line to help rebuild the toilet for her students.
Yeah, well, it's looking a little bit desperate, dare I say, for Kwanjai at this moment. Let's have a look at the highlights from round number 3. See, she started well. She was being aggressive, but you guessed it. As soon as that distance was closed, that vice-like grip from the Anaconda, so tiring. Combine that with the fact that you're stabbing in knees to the midsection. And it's just a recipe for success for any fighter who can do that.
And it looked like some of the punches at the end of the round to the body from the Anaconda towards the teacher was starting to be...
All right, let's see what happens here in round 4.
She could employ the tactic of teep, left kick, move around, utilize the footwork and use those disruptive punches, but I just can't see it happening.
Right, that is actually a good strategy. It's a strategy that Nadaga used against Pao Pao, but the problem is Barbara comes forward very quickly and she's very skillful at getting into the clinch, just like that.
Incredible.
And she gets the back and throws down Kwanjai.
I think Kwanjai's done. Blood all over. Big cut on the left eyebrow there of Kwanjai. She is out. It's all over in round number 4. A new RWS tournament champion at 118 pounds. A brand new queen who reigns all the way from Brazil. Barbara Aguiar, the Anaconda, with an exclamation mark in this tournament, knocking out Kwanjai in round number 4. Outstanding. We said pre-tournament that she would be one of the favorites. She had her up and downs, of course, that lost to Marie Roumet. But she is now the tournament champion, and unfortunately Kwanjai still down. Kwanjai started the round on fire, looking for something special in round number 4. But as soon as those elbows started to connect, the power and ferocity of the Anaconda was far too much. And an emotional Albert Campos, her partner, grabbing a hold of his champion. Outstanding.
And not to discount the good show of sportsmanship there, the end bowing to her opponent.
Let's see the knockout here, Joe. Look at that grip.
Takes it from side control. There's one of the, oh, the big short elbow.
She was already knocked out. The only reason she was still standing was Barbara had her in that grip. Truly the way to finish for an Anaconda.
And stings with venom at the end.
Let's see it again in slow motion. Kwanjai moving straight over to Barbara, taking the fight straight to her, trying to teach her a lesson, wants to teach her then, bang! Short arm salute all the way from Brazil. Not once, here it is, the deadly shot, bang! Cut open straight away.
And just held her up while she was already out. Oh, vicious stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, for RWS Female Bantamweight Final, we would like to introduce the president of RWS and the board director of Rajadamnern Stadium, Mr. Ban Tianchai Pisit Putinan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 25 seconds of the 4th round, we have a winner by way of knockout.